Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Battle Brothers. In the previous part we are working on the situation in Dunkelwald. They had some events that were increasing the price. So we managed to get rid of ambush trade routes, disappearing villagers, and now they have a contract for us. Only one skull contract for House Rosenwing. We already know what that is. They want us to attack ruined farmhouse southwest of Sommerstadt, and they said this should be inhabited by orcs. But that one skull confused me quite a bit. I don't think I really ever seen only one skull contract to kill orcs. And also, judging by the reward, I think they just wouldn't send us against some large group of orc warriors, when it's only one skull. My guess is this is just a small outpost, like forward outpost with just some orc young, maybe a berserker or two, and that's something we can easily take out. I might be wrong. These skulls and the reward doesn't always precisely tell you how difficult the quest might be. Sometimes for a huge reward you have an easy quest, and for basically no reward sometimes you run into crazy fights. But I think we are going to try this. I'll accept. Hello, I said I'll accept the contract. And the reason why I accepted the contract is that along the way I could maybe visit. Wait, pause. Visit some villages. Okay, interesting. Where is that? Oh, it's all the way here. Oh, I expected the location to be here, and the plan was to go to Bitterveld from there and then return through Birkeland. And this changes things a bit. Why would Dunkelwald give us a quest to kill orcs on the other side of the map? Okay, well, in that case you can just go through Birkeland and Sommerstadt, try to buy as many tools and supplies there, and hopefully repair most of the damage along the way. That should work. But this is an odd quest. First one skull to kill orcs, then the quest on the other side of the map. But before we go anywhere, and now we have better prices finally in Dunkelwald, we'll try to sell a few items. The silver bow is probably still not worth selling, but we could sell maybe axes, all of these, the dagger. I'll just keep the most valuable items in case we get a better price somewhere. 164 for cloth rolls, good enough. Let's keep this one as well. Can sell that. 101. I think I'll take it. We'll keep the eggs. Could maybe use one more boar spear. I don't think that we have one in reserve. No, we don't. Okay, let's reorganize this a bit. Is there anything else you want to buy? They have a decent price of medical supplies. Maybe we could buy one stack. And food, we have enough food for 4 days. Let's just buy some more venison. Okay. And do you have more people? Nope. Next stop, Birkeland. How does it look like their reputation, by the way? Still only neutral. We get, I would say, like 3 or 4 quests for them already, and it's barely noticeable. What is this? Disappearing villages as well. Let's see the prices. 360. That's ridiculous. And the problem is, we pretty much don't have a choice. How much are you willing to pay? Wow. Well, we are not selling anything here. And I forgot about repairs. We want to repair the war brand and the boar spear. Does it look like the timing? Not too bad. It's still not morning, but I'd say only a few hours. So, come on, we can camp in front of Sommerstadt. Should be 2-3 hours. That's fine, and hopefully they'll have better prices here. No, they also have more than greenskins. I don't want, but we probably will have to solve this problem with orcs at some point, or we'll never get decent prices or anything. Or maybe it's not that bad with the prices. This is actually pretty good. They're still not offering that much for the valuable items, but 193 for tools and supplies, that's pretty good. And my guess is that this price is because of the iron vein. So the iron vein most likely means much better price in tools and supplies, and that also means you want to visit Heimstadt as soon as possible. But first we want to visit the ruined farmhouse. Go. Some tracks. What is the direwolves? We want to find direwolves. Well, we can try. I mean, it's experience. I'm not sure that we can catch direwolves in the forest. Again, the reason why I'm attacking a pack that can't give us any loot, we need to level as fast as possible. And speaking about leveling, again, I forgot about the 2 level ups from the previous part, so we'll get back to that after this fight. Okay, I'll just shoot randomly into the pack. You should be able to hit something. Okay, wait. There we go. And I want to prepare spear walls. Come on. There we go. Okay, that might be a problem. I also didn't expect that we won't be able to hit them. It's actually frenzied direwolves. That's a higher tier. That's the problem. Okay. I know, it's important that you don't miss this attack. Well, at least some damage. And the fact that we missed 86% twice in a row also is not helping. I have no idea what's going on now. They're just direwolves, guys. Okay. Again, how's it called? Footwork saved the life of another archer. And can we send Gisbert back to make sure not a single one can get to archers? Yep, good. Still not over. At least they're forced to attack our melee guys who have much better armor. This is ridiculous. But well, they're using Overwhelm and they're using it quite effectively, so that's the reason why we can't hit anything. Okay, that's much better. Now, move. Okay, another one is running. Let's try this one again. Okay, another one. And another one. But for next time, I should probably remember that direwolves can still be dangerous. Can we reach this one? I'd like to get as many kills as possible. There we go. I want to kill. Okay, finally. We have another level up. At least something from the fight. And is there any difference in pelts? No. They are all the same. I was hoping that maybe the Frenzy Direwolves could have more valuable pelts, but it's all the same. And now we know the garrison of the ruined farmhouse. So it's just orc young. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if we had to fight something more difficult, especially some orc warriors. Let's attack from the plains. I don't want to fight in the forest if possible. And this should be like 10 to 12, that would be my guess. But we can handle a lot more. Orc Young really shouldn't be a big problem. 13. I again forget about the level ups. The good thing is that even if I forget about the level ups, we are still getting more experience. It's not like that you can't get experience until you handle the level up. So it doesn't really matter that much. Let's check their weapons already. We're looking for Orc Axes, this one, and there's one more here, their one-handed sword. Those are quite valuable. Come on, kill him. Nope. There we go, that's one. Now we can shoot and hopefully kill this one. There we go. This one doesn't have a shield, so let's focus on him. Much better. Okay, please kill him. Or need that axe. I want that axe. Probably the most valuable items from this fight, together with that one sword we already should have. Maybe I can move even closer. Just send as many people as possible. There is a good chance that like half of them would panic. Are a little annoying. And now they're all running. Actually, no, there's still this one. Okay, so it was easy as expected. We have 2 more level ups, so let's try to do them now. Did we get the axe? Yeah, we got the sword, and we have the cruel falchion that might be worth a bit as well. Some tools and supplies, salt. Well, why not? It was an easy fight, so we could expect some super valuable loot. And now, first, let's repair everything that needs to be repaired. These 3 are enough. How much can we get for their maces? 180 only. No, that's not worth it. Okay, and level ups. Alfgeir, level 11. Congratulations. What did we gift Sobo? Backstabber. Both have backstabber. Am I missing a point? Headhunter. Right. Yep. And I think... Well, we definitely take Executioner. Because we have so many people with crippling strikes that this should be like a permanent buff. And again, Headhunter. These perks are just too good. And what about skill points? Still melee attack. We have to go for fatigue at least. We got +4 on level 11, not bad. And a little bit more range defense. The numbers are quite low for level 11, but for now it will have to do. Later, let me check. Melee skill, no morale check. No, I was hoping that Alfgeir would be disloyal, so that he could sit in the reserve forever, but he's not. Well, he's not that bad. But I think we want to replace him eventually, maybe not replace him completely, have him most of the time in the reserve. But for now it will be fine. So who's next? Einar, level 7. What about you? You definitely need Berserker. Melee skill. Melee defense, range defense. You have more than enough fatigue. At least for now. Later, I'll probably try to get to 150, but the defenses are more important now. Okay, that was decent level up. Berengar, level 10. You don't have Overwhelm. How is it possible that you don't have Overwhelm on level 10? Ranged attack. Fatigue. Initiative, probably. 22 range defense is quite decent already. Yeah, I think these stats are fine. What do you have, by the way? Determined and weakened heart. Okay, nothing really important. What else? Kunibert, level 11. Is that first? No, Dance Life is already level 11. Definitely crippling strikes. Another question is, do we go for Headhunter for all our archers? Or we could still go for Fearsome. I would say that later we just want to kill enemies rather than make them run. Let's go for the Headhunter. And Fearsome is usually better for people who have some kind of AoE, so that it affects more enemies at the same time or with one hit. What about points? Fatigue or range defense? Probably fatigue. But again, this is quite bad for level 11, I have to say. At least Kunibert does have Disloyal, so he will be sitting in the reserve most of the time once we get some more people. And Berengar number 2 also doesn't have Overwhelm, but how is it possible that he's so slow? Because of the pierced leg muscle. Okay. So again, Overwhelm. +2 range defense or +2 fatigue. I think I'll go with the range defense. It's more likely that we get more points into fatigue in the future than we get those points for range defense. Good. What's the fastest way back now? Well, the same way we came. I was thinking to go through Bitterfeld, but we have to cross the mountains, and that's just not worth it. And what do we have here? A woman in the road stands by the company's wayside as you march past. She looks your sigil up and down. Don't recognize that one. Suppose the nobles will be calling for her service soon. You ask what she means. She shrugs. Way I heard it, the Pompey peasants be mad about the royal marriage on Ori. A lot of noise coming about how it means war or some such shite. They noble folk always squabbling over something, only a matter of time till they cross swords with one another or ask us poo folk to do it for them. Cool. So the war is coming. And yeah. 5 days maximum, that's my guess. How long do we need to repair everything? Still more than a day. Come on. Perfect. let's check the prices this time. Oh, they have ambush trade routes again? How much are you willing to pay? Oh, these are quite decent prices. And this time I think we'll sell as many items as possible. All of these. 458 for salt is also quite good. F35 for the pelts is also quite decent. Yeah, this time you can't complain about prices. At least about the prices they are willing to pay. What else? I want to sell all of this, and I want to equip the shield. I'm still forgetting that. Who gets it? Grimold, our dedicated spearman. And I think we keep the rest. Good. We still could use more food. Anything cheap. Just more venison, probably. Not exactly cheap, but price isn't too bad. We can also buy more ammo. And now they have more people available. Let's check. Maybe what is this? Wild man. Why are you so expensive? Because of one boar spear? And we have a witch hunter. Do we want to hire a witch hunter? I have a request. Try to get the witch hunter sergeant with a crossbow. Interesting build, and I like the idea. And we still need one ranged guy in reserve. I think I'm gonna hire him. We have reserves for the front line, but at least one archer in reserve, or not archer this time, crossbowman in reserve. Might not be a bad idea. Let's see. Of course, if he has some horrible stats, we'll just kick him immediately. 47 rank skill with only 1 star. 53 starting resolve is not bad. Survivor is decent. Fearless is not a bad stat for what we want to do with him. Let's say, how high can we get the range skill? To like 80 points if we are lucky. Don't have to invest into the melee skill too much, or probably we don't have to invest into it at all, which means we can focus on what? Range skill, resolve, and fatigue. Fatigue is quite low, it's actually very low. But because of the gear, never mind, it's not that bad. Well, let's try it. So it's gonna be a student, of course. Then bullseye, the usual start. For quite a while we'll be leveling him as another archer, just in the end there'll be few different perks. And range skill, we have to invest into range skill every level. Fatigue. Resolve, probably. That's the stats that we have to go with. Okay, +3 range defense without the star. I can't pass on that. And I will pass on the fatigue because there's only +2. That might be a problem in the end. Well, hopefully with the light gear it won't be that bad, but if we find another, how is it called, another witch hunter, maybe I'll just kick Ulrich and replace him with someone better. Okay, also for now, because this crossbow is crap, we will give him a bow. Problem is that we don't have a better armor that would be fit for an archer. Could give you the mail shirt, and you will have to wear the witch hunter's head for a while until we get a better helmet. We'll sell all these items, and we need a quiver for you. Quiver here. Let's buy 2. Can we buy a better helmet? Shouldn't be too expensive. No, not here. Never mind. Okay. I think we are done for today. Let's see about the quest. Maybe that's something we can do as well. 140 in advance, 160 to do what? Drive brigands at raiders encampment southwest of Dunkelwald. Sure, more raiders, no problem. Hopefully there will be a leader. This time it's not that far. And brigands at this stage of the game really are not that difficult to kill. So let's do one more brigand encampment, and I'd say once we return back to Dunkelwald, we'll already start thinking about war quests. Okay, but we are done for today. So as usual, I hope that you like this fight, that you're gonna join me for the next one again, and until then, have a good time. Bye bye.